Welcome back to our live coverage of the West Bloomfield Township Fire Department Open House, celebrating 100 years of fire service in the greater West Bloomfield community. I'm Tyler Keefe, live at Fire Station number 1 in West Bloomfield Township. You can come on out until 3 p.m. on this Sunday, the 1st of October, 2023. And of course, if you haven't been able to make your way out or you're watching this later on, we appreciate you joining us on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. With us is the West Bloomfield Township Clerk, Debbie Binder, as we celebrate 100 years of fire service in our community. Debbie, speak to the huge role that the fire department plays in our community and the standpoint of our township leadership and how important public safety is among all the other priorities in our community.
I think one thing to remember is that public safety is supported by our community, and our job as the elected officials in charge of our community is to listen to what our community wants. And when our community is passing millages at 80%, they're telling you, we want public safety, and we value our firefighters, we value our police officers, and sometimes also the unsung heroes, the water department. Without safe water, we don't have a great community. So the things that we have that make our community what it is, that people come here for, public safety is an important part of that. So I take it as a very important opportunity to support that, not only what the residents want, but the public safety that serves the community and beyond.
And the changing needs of the fire department are also something that's been a huge point of discussion at the Township Board level over the past several years. Particularly replacing parts and replacing vehicles has been a big issue of discussion, but as you said, that emphasis that was put forth by 80% positive voting in public safety millages really tells you that that's important. And so it's not really been not necessarily whether or not those are going to go through. It's how you execute that. And that's really been the point. And it's a positive to see from our local leadership that it's more about the how than the why now.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we have seen is technology has changed and created so many better and safer opportunities for our firefighters, for the people who take care of us. Couple examples is it used to have to be that they did chest compressions by hand. That was fatiguing for firefighters, and there was a lot of injury associated with that. Well, now they have machines that actually do the compressions for you, so it takes the work off of the firefighters. That's technology helping to protect our firefighters. Another example is when they have a patient that they're lifting in and out of a rescue vehicle, that stretcher can be really heavy. Well, we've seen technology advance to allow for more and I'm trying to think of what the word I'm looking for, that it's easier to get those stretchers in and out, taking the strain off of our firefighters. So it's always important, to look and see what the end of life of your equipment is, but also to look at and see what's new and coming, because that new and coming equipment not only saves lives, but it saves our firefighters. And it's really important and I know that Chief Flynn has made that a priority, and to have resources in place to help our firefighters as much as the community, because we know that those happy firefighters make sure they take good care of our community.
And the community clearly very happy that the Township Board continues to put an emphasis on supporting our local public safety departments, the police, fire, EMS, water, and so many other priorities in our community. Debbie, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And just to mention, if I can mention one more thing, the Oakway, the mutual aid agreement that we have, which is really vital to our community, and that provides for 10 different fire departments that have each other's back in any kind of an emergency. So again, that's made possible because our firefighters engage in the dialogue and engage in the cooperation that allow us to have that opportunity. So